Bistro fans. This is episode 2 of the Buckaroo Bistro. As always, I'm Chef Mama Mia.
And I'm Chef JW.
And today we will be making snacks. Each of us will be doing a sweet and savory. For my sweet one, I will be doing apple chips, and my savory one will be doing nacho bites.
And I'll be making Hershey peanut butter blossoms and potato spirals.
We're going to start off by making the nacho bites, and for this you will need tortilla scoops. They look like this in the packaging. A can of black beans, mashed or refried beans if you prefer. Some Mexican blend cheese, and fresh or pickled jalapenos. After preheating your oven to 400 degrees, you're going to want to start slicing your jalapenos like so. Now to assemble your nacho bites, take a scoop and add some beans. Now sprinkle some cheese. Set it down on your cookie sheet and add a slice of jalapeno. And just keep repeating this process until the tray is filled. Now that should do it. Now you'll put these in your oven for about 10 minutes. Okay, the cheese is just about melted. It looks good. Now you can serve these with sour cream or salsa or just plain. It's really up to you.
I will be making the potato spirals, and it consists of a 1/4 teaspoon of paprika, a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, 2 tablespoons of melted butter, a 1/2 cup of Parmesan, salt and pepper to taste, 3 potatoes, and 3 skewers. You can look up ways on YouTube on how to manually spiralize your potato, but since we have one with us, we're going to spiralize it with a spiralizer. Now that you've spiralized your potato, you want to inject your butter. I've chosen to use a syringe because it makes for an easier application. Now that I've buttered my potatoes and mixed my dry ingredients together, then I'll just lightly sprinkle the potato with your ingredients. They're ready to go in the oven for 35 to 45 minutes, flipping them at the halfway point. Now that they've been in there for 30 minutes, we're going to pull them out and see if they're done. These just look fabulous.
Apple chips are fun and very easy to make. All you need is peanut butter, coconut shavings, chocolate chips, and apples of your choice. Now, it makes this process a lot easier if you have an apple corer. Unfortunately, I do not. If you did, you would just core it and then slice it like I'm about to. But if you don't, which is fine, you just want to slice it and then just cut the circle out like this. Ta-da! Now for the next step, take an apple chip and just slather it with peanut butter, and it will cover the hole. After the peanut butter is on there, you get some coconut shavings and sprinkle it on each chip. Now after you add your coconut shavings, simply add your chocolate chips, and then you will be ready to serve.
Next, I'll be making Hershey Kisses peanut butter blossoms. It consists of Hershey Kisses, a half a cup of shortening, 3/4 cup of peanut butter, a 1/3 cup of sugar, a 1/3 cup of brown sugar, 1 egg, 2 tablespoons of milk, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1½ cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, half a teaspoon of salt, and that is it. For your Hershey Kisses peanut butter blossoms, you want to take your items and place them into a bowl to mix. Place my shortening into the bowl, and now I'm going to place my peanut butter in there with it. Now you're just going to mix it. Now add both sugars and stir until fluffy. I've mixed the vanilla with the egg just so it's easier. And here's the milk. The rest of the dry ingredients have been mixed together in this here bowl. And now I'm just going to add it into the bowl gradually. Now make 1-inch balls with your cookie dough and roll them in the sugar. Now it's time to place your cookies into the oven for about 8 to 10 minutes. Now that your cookies are out of the oven, place your Hershey Kisses on them immediately. If you've got a small cookie, you can use a smaller chocolate chip. Thank you for joining us on this venture in Roadkill Cafe. Cheers!